Hello everyone, welcome to Jets Fan TV, your number one place for all Jets fans to talk all things Newcastle Jets. Today's topic is the F3 Derby preview. Round 1 is finally here. It's been a long off season, but A-League is finally here. We get to see Australian football. Well, we're saying the Championship, but we've got A-League football back, and our season starts with the F3 Derby. I mean, what a fixture this after season. Coming off the Australia Cup win, going down to the Central Coast. Oh, I can't wait. So, get your score predictions down below. Who do you think will win? And what do you think the score will be? And are you going down to the Central Coast? I will be. I can't wait to see it turn out. I think there's going to be a lot of fans there, which I just can't wait to see. Right, so we'll start off with my predicted 11. This is my predicted 11 here. I think a lot of these is pretty much locked on. Like Delinov is obviously going to start in goal. He's our number one, unless he ends up picking up an injury. But Delinov will start in goals. Our back four, I don't think that will change. Aquilina, Schuschnau, Cooper, Wilming, I think that'll be a back four. The only change that might happen is if Cooper's not fully fit yet. Nato might start over Cooper. But I think Cooper should be fit, hopefully. He was only out with his sickness for the Australia Cup final, so he should be back, hopefully, for this game. Even then, Milligan might rest him, not Viscott. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that, but I think Cooper will be starting. If not, it will be Nato. In our midfield, it'll be Grozos, Bailato, Burgess. I don't see anything changing there. Unless he gives Battleato another rest. Coming off the duties for the young Socceroos team. But he'll probably start him. If not, who do I think he'll go with? That's the time. I don't know who I do think he'll go with. Because I expected him to go with either Adams, Burgess or Bracco for the Australia Cup final. And he ended up picking Dobson. I did not see that coming whatsoever. So look, I don't know. Don't know who he picked there. A lot of good options if Battleato doesn't start. But I think he'll end up starting. And Burgess will start. He's been so good in the Australia Cup. I honestly think he might end up being signing of the season. I strongly believe that. And I think he end up... I'm not... Look, this is a bold prediction. And maybe it's biased. But I actually think he might end up being one of the players of the season. He might end up winning the Johnny Warren medal. That's a hot take. I actually do believe he could end up being that good. A front three, Bertoncello, Rocky Rose and Kota. Rocky Rose and Kota will start, I think, and Bertoncello, I think, will start. Maybe there's a possibility Taylor starts, but I don't think so. He's probably not fit enough yet. I think he'll come off the bench. I think we'll see him. I think he'll play 10, 20 minutes, maybe 30. But, I think Bertoncello will start. He's been really good in the Australia Cup, so hopefully he can keep that up going into the A-League season. So wrong side. That's my predicted 11 for the F3 Derby. Let me know, would you make any changes to that squad? I don't think I'd really change anything. I'm happy with that team. I'm really happy with that squad this season. So much so that Eli Adams is on our bench, and that really is a good problem to have. And I just struggle to look at that team and see where Eli Adams fits in. He's such a good player. I still think he's one of our best players. But I don't see where he goes in. I don't think he can get in over Burgess. Maybe he can get in over Coda. I don't think Coda's necessarily had the best start. I don't think he had the best Australia Cup run, but he's really good experience. Still gets the goals and assists. So I just don't see where Eli... Maybe he can go on the left wing over Bertoncello, but... yeah, I don't know where Adams fits in, unfortunately. So yes, that's my predicted 11. Would you make any changes? I want to quickly talk about Mariners. I think they've had a very shaky off season. A very what's the word? There's a lot of doubt around the Mariners at the moment. There's a lot of questions around what's happening with the ownership situation. Mark Jackson on Friday announced that he's leaving the Mariners. I believe, for a job, the Buriram United job. So, and they still haven't announced the interim. From everything I've seen around Mariners pages and stuff, it's going to be Josh Rhodes as the interim, but they haven't officially announced it yet. So look, there's a lot of uncertainty around the Mariners, that's for sure. And to top that all off, they've had a terrible transfer window after a bad season last season. They signed Andrew Redmayne. I don't really rate him. He's a bit of experience, sure, but I don't think he's good enough. And James Donachie, again, is a bit of experience, but I don't think he's necessarily... They're not two players... Look, Mariners needed some great quality signings. Donachie and Redmayne aren't that for me. They're good signings, they're decent signings, but they're not going to get them into top 6, and that's the problem. So look, I think Mariners are going to have a very, very long season, a very struggling season, and I think it's a very tough start against the Jets that just come off their Australia Cup win. And the last time we versed them, we beat them 6-0. So look, all the momentum's in our court. It really is ours to lose. Like, if we don't win this game, I think it's very worrying. I wouldn't say worrying, but I'll be very disappointed if we don't end up winning, because I think we're strong favourites coming into this. And I predict a 3-1 win. I think it'll be a comfortable win in the end. I think we'll probably end up being up 3-0, and maybe we can see the goal late in the game. But yeah, I think we'll win this one comfortably. I think Mariners are going to struggle to break us down at the back. I watched a Coast Watch football video, and he's talking about he's doing a match reaction for their 3-0 loss against Wellington pre-season game on the weekend, and he was saying that they struggled to break Wellington down. So I think they're really going to struggle to break us down. I think we're going to dominate this game. I think we're going to have a lot of chances. I think we're going to score quite a few goals, and honestly, it could be more. I was almost going to predict a higher scoreline. I'm going to be safe. 3-1. I think we win this one comfortably and get a good start to the season, and we move on to Melbourne at home the week after. So yes, 3-1 win. Hopefully we get that. That's my predicted 11. What do you guys think? What's your score predictions? Get them down below. Will we get the win? I think, like I said at the start, there's going to be a lot of... I think we're going to have a great turnout in Gosford. Hopefully we're going to have a great turnout. We're going to take over Gosford, be as loud as we can, take over Polytech Stadium, and show who owns the FD. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more weekly jazz content. And until the next one, I'm out. Thank you for watching. Peace.